Okay, everybody, so if you're looking at number 1, basically it says that we want to solve this system by graphing. So we have to remember that y equals mx plus b is the format that we need these equations in. And if you look at both of these here in number 1, they both are in y equals mx plus b, which is nice. Guys, the number at the end that's being added, that's your y-intercept. That's what you're going to graph first. And then you're going to come into the m, and that's your slope. Now, you need to remember that slope is rise over run. Okay? So I'm writing this out for you. You can jot it down. You can watch the recording over and over and over. Now, for the first problem, y equals 2x plus 2. Guys, there's a positive 2 at the end here, so I know my y-intercept, which means where it crosses the y-axis, is up here at positive 2. Then I'm going to go back and look at the slope. Well, guys, if the slope is 2, then I know that I'm going to rise over run that 2, but I have to turn it into a fraction. So remember, we put it 2 over 1. So from the dot we just made, the y-intercept of 2, we're going to go up 2 and over 1, and we'll make another dot. Then up 2 more and over 1. Well, guys, if I'm going to go up 2 into the right one, I can also go down and backwards 1. And I can do this over and over till I have a lot of different points. That way my line's going to be nice and accurate. Now, I'm doing this with a tablet at home, so my line is definitely not going to be as straight as yours with your straight edge. But you can still see the dots and where that line goes through. Now, we graphed the first one. Now we come in and graph this next equation. Guys, it's y equals negative 3x minus 3. So this time we know our y-intercept is going to be negative 3, and our slope is actually going to be negative 3 as well. But remember, if our slope is negative 3, we're going to put that over a 1 so that we have our rise over run. Now, whenever you graph, you start with the y-intercept. So I'm going to go down to negative 3 on the y-axis, and that's where I'm going to start from. Guys, my slope is negative 3 over 1, so from that point, I'm going to go down 3 and then over 1. Down 3 and over 1. Well, guys, if I'm going down and to the right, I can also go up and then back 1. Do you guys see the dot I just made is right on top of one of those other dots? So, guys, the point where the two lines intersect, that's the answer. Now I'm going to try to connect these dots. You guys use your straight edge and don't laugh at me too much. Okay, so we've got our two lines going on. Well, guys, you can tell that the answer is right here. It's that ordered pair where those two lines intersect. So I need to come in and figure out what ordered pair is that dot right there. Well, guys, isn't your ordered pair the x location, then the y location? So on the x-axis, I go backwards 1, so negative 1, and then the y is up or down 0. So the ordered pair there is negative 1, 0. And that's your very final answer for that problem. So negative 1, 0 is going to be your final answer. Just remember, guys, get them both in y equals mx plus b, graph them, and then figure out where they touch, because that's the answer.